Uh-oh, is this thing on, man? What down, Joe? It's No Home TV back with another boxing video. I know it's been a little while, y'all. I know it's been a little while. Y'all was probably worried about the kid and all that other. I'm straight, man. I've been good, man. I've been living life, working hard. That's the reason why I haven't been making no videos, man. Plus, ain't really shit been happening in the world of boxing. You know, nothing, worthy of note, you know. I mean, what do we got here? What do we got here? We got Floyd Mayweather fighting John Gotti III tonight for a second time because the first one went so fucking foobar. And, it was all this, craziness in the ring and this, that, and the third. God damn, here come another motherfucker. I was all alone in his place is off in the cut, G. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Nice little park. Got, take your little flyers and whatnot. I mean, he minding his business though. Yep, that's the extent of it right there. Look at that. Come right there. But anyhow, matter of fact, shit, look at that fucking 90 degrees, man. Let me cut my AC on, roll this damn window up. Fucking hot. Hot as hell when you got the windows down, you know what I'm saying? But especially when you're not moving. So anyway, man, like I said, man, we got this Floyd Mayweather versus, I was about to call the motherfucker Arturo Gotti. Shit gonna look like Arturo Gotti, you know what I'm saying, by the end of the fight. I saw some of Floyd doing his training preparation for this fight. And he seems not only dialed in, but he seems like he's going for the knockout. It seems like, he's going to be more offensive in this fight. Could be as wrong as two left shoes, because you know how Floyd get down, but I don't know. Maybe the beef is that real. Maybe, the Gotti family threatening his daughter and his grandson, maybe that sent Floyd over the edge, man. He needs to go ahead and make an example out of him, because I don't ever remember there ever being in history a rematch to an exhibition fight. But anyhow, what else we got going on in the world of boxing, man? Well, we got Canelo versus Berlanga coming up. Everybody's taking Berlanga as a joke. Berlanga, hood dude, I suppose. At least that's how he comes across. Talking about, what he's gonna do with Canelo and that, ain't no respect there, blah 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 blah. But I don't know, man. I still feel like there's a little respect there, for Berlanga to Canelo. I still feel like he's a little bit starstruck, man, and that could be just enough to keep, get his ass knocked out. I mean, I don't know what happened to Berlanga. I don't know how he became such a disgraced fighter in such a short period of time. I mean, yeah, he shelled out a few performances that were very lackluster, man, but I don't think he ever really robbed anybody in a fight. So I really don't understand. I mean, I guess it's because everything was first round knockout this, first round knockout that. And then when those stopped, the entertainment value stopped. But I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight between Berlanga and Canelo, because styles make fights. I think that Berlanga is tailor-made for Canelo, but at the same time, Berlanga is bigger than Canelo slightly, but I feel like he can, he could do some damage. I mean, he obviously has power. You had, what was it, like 16 straight first round knockouts and no defeats. It's like, something's got to be there, so whatever is there, man, I'm hoping that he brings it into the ring and puts it on Canelo. It'll be nice to see an upset, man. That will shake up the boxing world, and it'll move some parts around. What else we got? We got Devin Haney getting into a fair fight after an unfair fight, if you will. I guess some random Hispanic dude. And see, this is what I mean by the effects of the Ryan Garcia shit. This dude come up to Devin and his crew shouting the N-word, supposedly, allegedly, whatever. I can see there being some truth to it. Look how easily Ryan spreaded it out without any fucking consequence. So everybody else thinks that it's okay to just run up on someone and shout shit. Now Devin, in my opinion, Devin shouldn't even paid this dude no mind. If your homies is really your homies, man, then you don't have to throw no punch, man, because the punch just look kind of silly, because you guys are standing in front of you like a wall, and you throw a punch over them. I think he clipped the dude, but didn't really, you know, do much to him, and now everybody's online talking shit about how Devin can't punch, he can't even knock out a civilian, this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. He's getting pressed, everybody running up on him, everybody testing his gangster, pulling his card. If Devin's homies, they you know, scrape dude up. I don't know if they stomped him out, but they definitely, you know, put something on him. My thing is this, man, just Devin, you knew that was gonna be an incident. I understand, you know, you probably pissed off. I know dude was probably running up on you, talking all kind of shit about Ryan and this, that, and the third. Man, you should have just walked off like you did at the end when you heard the police, man. You should have walked off at the beginning of that shit and just let your boys handle that. And if they really your boys, they would have went ahead and, you know what I'm saying, dusted the dude off, left the fucking carnival and spun the block, and y'all would have picked him up on another street or something. You know, real nigga shit, man. I don't know what y'all young boys be on. But, you know, Shakur was caught up in something similar. You know, he was, you know, fighting. Street fighting is not a good look for you professional boxers, man. It's not a good look. Y'all motherfuckers need to focus on the ring, focus on opponents, and focus on your bread, man. Focus on your brand. That makes your brand look really crazy. Now we got Turkey Al-Rashid talking about he wants to make Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, which I'm in shock at, because Ryan didn't just come for the black community, he came for the Muslims too, talking shit. So it's like, Turkey, how do you want to do business with this kid or help this kid get money back in his pocket, you know, after he said such blasphemous shit? From what I heard, he just said something about the Jewish community, but as again, nothing's done. Ryan is Bart Simpson, man. He's the I didn't do it kid. He gets to say shit and do shit and not take any sort of accountability. They treating him like he's a fucking shorty. Like he's 17, this motherfucker's 25, 26 something years old. Grown ass man. He knows what he's doing. These motherfuckers just letting him get away with it. All I gotta say is, Ryan, you're gonna run into the wrong person. And they're gonna be looking for clout or looking to, you know, boost their appeal more than you. You know, you're gonna get ran up on like Devin did, and it's gonna be over with. And with all this shit going on, you got Oscar De La Hoya in the background, you know, talking shit about Berlanga, talking shit about Devin, defending Devin Haney on Club Shay Shay, which, you know, Shannon Sharp should have pressed a little bit more with the questions. You know, just, you know, taking everything at face value is like, no, but see, that's what happens when you got somebody that don't really know boxing. They're other analysts for other sports, like Stephen A is to basketball. So you don't really know that much about boxing. He knows a little bit about it. He knows enough about it to be a casual. But as far as hardcore fan and knowing the, you know, the nuances, the ins and outs of every little story that's in boxing, you got to be an actual boxing fan for that. Oscar De La Hoya dancing around with his blow-up doll of a girlfriend, and this motherfucker got a Speedo on, and, you know, I just bypassed the video, man. I wish I hadn't seen it. I heard he was talking shit, and that's what they showed, him dancing. His girl with a fake-ass botched BBL and swelled up lips and shit. Oscar got a little-ass dick, man. No homo, no diddy. But it explained everything. I was just like, yeah, this is why he is the way he is, man. This motherfucker going around wearing thongs and shit. I bet you he's the bottom in that relationship, man. We know Oscar. Oscar's got a history of this type of weirdo shit with women. He wants women to penetrate him, even though they don't have anything to penetrate him with. But, you know, their hands and shit like that. Weirdo shit, man. Some shit that should never be associated with boxing. A tough man sport. You know, cokehead shit. That's why I was really disappointed in Turkey Al-Rashid when he was just like, yeah, man, I want to make I want the Mick Crawford versus Virgil Ortiz because that's what Oscar De La Hoya wants. Of course, that's what Oscar De La Hoya wants. But you know what Oscar De La Hoya doesn't want? Which Turki Al-Rashid and him agreed to right there on the Madrimov Terrence Crawford fight, was that Ortiz would get Crawford, but on the same card, Shakur would get Zepeda. Now Zepeda is using this excuse of, oh, his wife is having a baby, so he doesn't want to fight Shakur at this time. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? What, you not going to be in the right mindset or something to fight this dude? You didn't want to fight him before then, so what's your excuse for then? Cap shit, man. Scared of this fucking boy. Everybody going to keep ducking him. And they really going to duck him now that he's, you know, been signed with Eddie Hearn and just, like, I don't know, man. Boxing just, like I said, every time boxing has the potential to get the fuck on and do the right thing, man, it always ends up fucking up some kind of way. Somehow, some way. It's like, we got the money, now we don't have the motherfucking matchmaking skills, man. This shit is retarded as fuck, bro. This shit be pissing me off. Because it's like, for one, Crawford don't need to be fighting no fucking Virgil Ortiz, man. That's going backwards. Virgil Ortiz, how you skip the line and not fight Boots? How did nobody fight Stanionis yet? Or Crowley? Oh, they got injured. They had to pull out the fight. Okay, well wait for him to come back, and now you fight him. Because that's what Stanionis did with Virgil Ortiz. He waited him out, you know. Virgil Ortiz the one that canceled on him twice. Stanionis canceled on Virgil Ortiz once, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, forget the fight. Like, no. These are the prospect fights we need to be seeing. Like, Boots need to be fighting Brian Norman Jr., who just called him out. You know, Boots tried to say that, oh, no, well, you know, we sent the offer, but they didn't want to fight. And it was like, no, he just sent the counter offer. He didn't say he didn't want to fight. Don't do that shit. I hate this shit, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on with boxing when they do it. Like, you got, it started a while ago, man. It's like you got these boxers, they want to fight the best. They want to fight, they're not even the best. They want to fight the guys with the name. They want to fight the clout. And they make all this fucking noise about doing it, whether it's Keith Thurman trying to get at Floyd, but yet and still he's ducking Bud and Earl Spence. Then you get Earl and Bud trying to fight each other, but Boots wants to fight Earl and Bud. Now that Bud has moved up, you still got Boots running his mouth about Bud, but it's just like, bro, now you got Brian Norman Jr. that want to fight you, and now you don't want to fight him. Or you got Benavidez trying to fight Canelo, but Canelo don't want to fight Benavidez. But Benavidez don't want to fight David Morrell Jr., who's trying to fight him. It's like, bro, this shit is ridiculous. Come the fuck on, man. Y'all gonna have to get in there and mix it up at some point. And with boxing being the way it is, bro, like, the scheduling in boxing, like, that's what makes it so frustrating. If these fighters was fighting more often, at least 2 to 3 times a year, you wouldn't have as many complaints. People would say, you know what? It's all good, man. You know, because, okay, if you know, Shakur about to fight Cordina, okay, after he fight Cordina, then, you know, that's a little tune-up fight or whatever, a little easy fight, whatever. Then after that, he gonna start fighting some smoke. In the next couple months, but it don't happen like that. Shakur has been fighting more, you know, frequently than a lot of fighters, but when the next time we're gonna see Devin Haney in the ring? Shakur beats Cordina. I still don't see him getting the Lomachenko fight or the Baranchek fight, who might fight Loma. Or even the Zepeda fight, who, you know, is going to find yet another excuse to not fight Shakur even after his baby is born. Really? Because your wife is having a kid, bro? That should motivate you even more, put you even more of a mind state to go in there and destroy this kid and protect and build your legacy. Not shying away, running from motherfuckers like you was doing before your wife was even fucking pregnant, probably. How long has he been chasing this dude? How long has he been chasing all these dudes? You got Loma at the, was it Loma and Shakur was at the same fight? What was that? I forgot which fight it was. I want to say it was the Bud Madrimal fight. And he's, yeah, you know, you got Shakur barking at him like, what's going on, man? Fight me, man. And what's this dude do? Hides behind bodyguards and say, let's go outside right now and fight in a street fight. That's a go-to thing for you fucking Ukrainians, man, because Usyk said the same shit when they was questioning him about that body shot slash quote-unquote low blow that he sustained against Danny Dubois. What's the first thing he said? Well, we can go and fight in a street fight. What the fuck that got to do with anything, bro? That don't make you tougher just because you able to go out and cheat. That don't make you tougher. That make you more bitch. But I don't understand why the boxing public don't be seeing this shit, man. That's why I be saying, like, y'all choose not to see it, man. You motherfuckers is racist. You just look at it. Stop, sit back and look at it, man. Look at all the hoops and shit that black boxers have to go through, man. Y'all motherfuckers, man. I swear. That's why Devin Haney is so slow to come back. And people gonna make fun of him anyway when he comes back. People are gonna clown him to high hell, including other boxers, including boxers that he beat. Ridiculous. As if Devin was never shit to begin with, even though he's accomplished everything that he's accomplished right in front of our very eyes. Motherfuckers won't admit that they just wanted to see him lose to Lomachenko, and when he edged Loma, everybody want to cry foul and say that he robbed him and this, that, and the third. And y'all was waiting to see some kind of revenge or vengeance enacted on Devin Haney because of that. Ridiculous shit, man. When y'all can't just be down the middle. If Devin would have lost to Loma, then he would have lost. That's it. Be a boxing fan and not a boxer fan. Get off these dudes' dick. Focus on the fights, man. That's why the fights be fucked up. If everybody was boxer fans instead of boxing fans instead of boxer fans, maybe we would get more boxing and less boxer. Less Twitter fingers. Less Twitter spaces and all this other stupid shit that's said online that should get these motherfuckers in trouble. Because they too busy talking online instead of fighting in the fucking ring. And then they complain and whine and wax and wane about money, and then the fucking fans start getting invested in their money and what the revenue stream was and how many pay-per-view buys it sold, and who gives a fuck? Are you getting any money from that shit? No, you're not. Only thing you're getting out of this is the entertainment. You're actually putting money into it. If you're a real boxing fan that actually pays for shit, whether you buying the fucking pay-per-view for your crib or you paying to get into a bar that's playing the fucking fight. You're paying your money. I done went to movie theater. Hell, I saw Canelo versus Lara in the movie theater. That's the fuck I mean, bro. Y'all got to get y'all shit together as boxing fans so that boxing as a sport can get its shit together. Turkey Al-Sheikh can't do it all. Not only that, I'm starting to see him make some real iffy ass moves. You don't fucking negotiate with a crackhead who's high live on TV, and then lo and behold, look what happens. So since Zepeda don't want to fight Shakur no more, does Ortiz still get a crack at Terrence Crawford? If he does, that's fucking ridiculous. Like I said, that's a fight that Bud don't need to fight. If he's really about legacy and all this other shit, fuck that Canelo shit. Fuck going backwards and fighting these pumped up welterweights. Go back, go out there and get them other belts, man, because it's going to be a struggle trying to get the belt from Charlo, because I know that nigga's playing keep away right now. Because we ain't seen or heard from him since that debacle of a fight that he had with Canelo. Getting tired of boxing, man. Like, boxing be doing some stupid shit, man. All these fighters be fool as hell. They all of them do some stupid. That's why I'm not a boxer fan. I'm a boxing fan. I don't give a fuck if anybody get their ass whooped. Put him in there against the best. Let's see if he's him. Point blank, period. What's going on with Earl and Sebastian Fundora? We don't know. Everybody want to play coy and all, man. Don't let them know your next move. Bro, just tell us. So motherfuckers can get ready and get excited for the fight if a fight's gonna happen, bro. Like, be more transparent. Get rid of some of these titles, man, because everybody got an interim and this, that. No, bro, it should just be one fucking title. If you ain't got the belt, then you just ain't got the belt. I don't mind it being sanctioning bodies. I don't mind there being 4 sanctioning bodies. That's fine. 4 belts per division. It's still a bit much, but I'm fine with that. But that's it, bro. No interim belts, no intercontinental, no American belt, no, none of that shit, bro. World titles. World titles. We need to know that you're the best in the world. The word champ is thrown around too fucking easily, man. Too matter-of-factly. I don't know, man. Shakur, I mean, him and Tank ain't never gonna happen, man. I don't see it happening. I think that Tank is too much for Shakur. I think Shakur knows that. I think Shakur gonna steer clear from Tank. I mean, he signed with Eddie Hearn now, so Eddie Hearn and fucking Tank don't get along. Tank don't get along with Turkey Al Sheik. Tank don't get along with nobody. I mean, despite, you know, what you want to say about Tank's resume, to be honest with you, he's the most thorough fighter out here today. And that resume is shaping up. Y'all lying to yourself to say that Tank got a whack resume. Just say that we haven't seen him fight Haney or Shakur yet. Because if Haney and Shakur were both knockouts under his belt as well, we be calling this motherfucker the greatest of this generation. We be putting him over Terrence Crawford. He beat Ryan, who beat Devin, albeit cheating like a motherfucker. Still, like, if you look at the aesthetics of how it looked, makes Gervonta look like he that dude. He on top. Beat Leah Santa Cruz, Rolly Romero, even though Rolly is trash. He beat Isak Pitbull Cruz, even though, you know, Pitbull really got exposed by El Rayo. And he just beat Frank Martin, who was a very high-level prospect. I'm interested to see if Tank fights El Rayo, because if he fights El Rayo and knocks out El Rayo, then what's next after that for Tank? It would have to either be a Shakur or a Devin, but Devin's up at 140, probably gonna end up fucking around going up to 147. You know, I don't see Ryan coming back down. That's if his ass ever get off suspension and can stay off the fucking drugs with his cheating motherfucking ass. Little racist spick. And who else? Shit, that's it. That's all, man. Who else is like, what, a Pitbull rematch? Don't nobody want to see a Pitbull rematch now that Pitbull got exposed by Ohio. You know, who's Shakur gonna fight? De Los Santos rematch? I'll be down for that. De Los Santos is a very dangerous fight for Shakur, and that's probably why he ain't even entertaining the idea of having a rematch with him. That would be tough. You know, because that dude's definitely got the potential and the firepower to knock out Shakur. And Shakur knows that, but he needs to stop being a bitch and go in there and fight these dudes, man. I mean, yeah, you can make the excuse about your hand, man, but the Artem shit, I don't know. Then he started talking about, you know, oh man, both my hands was hurting. But then it was like you were talking to Bud and Andre Ward, and they were like, man, you gotta let your hands go. And he back there making excuses for that shit. So I don't know what's going on. Like I said, seemingly Bud, well, yeah, I guess you could say Bud too, as long as he follows the right path after this Madrimov win. Bud and Tank are the only thorough motherfucking fighters in boxing right now. Meaning they're fighting properly, entertaining fights, consistent with their performances, and they're getting to they're creating a resume for greatness. Everybody else out here dicking around, doing drugs, talking shit online. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. And then the biggest fucking circus of them all. Jake Paul getting ready to fight Mike Tyson, man. And I just don't like this fight for Mike Tyson, man. And I hate Jake Paul. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to him having a fucking heart attack and dropping dead before that fucking November date comes up, because he's trying to destroy the image of the sport that I love the most under the guise of he's saving boxing. And you motherfuckers don't see it. It's a lot of racial undertone. It's a lot of bullshit attached to this shit. That motherfucker is the great white hope. And this is the only way that they can pull it off. Because they ain't gonna be able. They was never able to do it the proper way. As far as having some, not just white guy, but white American guy. Because they'll take the Gennady Golovkins of the world, the Lomachenkos of the world, the Usyks of the world, and tuck them under their wing. Even the Tyson Furies, as long as they're white and they're going against black fighters, they'll tuck them under their wing and show them love and all this other shit, and praise and extra heaped on praise that they wouldn't give black fighters for doing twice as much. Hell, they tried to say that Gennady Golovkin was a better middleweight than Marvin Hagler. But imagine the disrespect. But they want a white guy from America to be that hope, and they haven't been able to pull that off. So what do? Oh, we got to cheat our way to do it, find a loophole way of doing it by having this guy who's a boxer but not really a boxer fight MMA fighters and boxers who aren't really boxers anymore. They retired, and NBA stars. And come on, man. Pay attention to what the fuck is going on in front of y'all, man. All this shit is a fucking clown show, man. But it's agenda-based. Just gotta pay attention to what the agenda is. Stop being in fucking denial about what's going on out here in society. What's been going on in society and what will continue to go on in society. November's gonna be an interesting month. But anyway, it's No Home TV, man. I'll be back with another one, y'all. Peace.